Shalom and bless you, brothers and sisters. We the brothers from the Gathering of Christ Church. I would like to thank you for all your positive responses. And we're here to touch on a very controversial topic today. The topic is the doctrine called the rapture. Okay? We posted a few videos a couple of months ago saying that the rapture is a lie. And through that, because so many people believe what the rapture is, we've received some good mail, some bad mail, and some confusing mail on those that are confused because you don't understand how we can say that the rapture is a lie according to the doctrine that's being taught today. If it be the Lord's will, with this teaching today, you will understand the origin of the doctrine of the rapture, why the Christian churches, especially the Western world, is teaching this doctrine today, and the purpose behind the religious institutions along with the government. The purpose they want you to believe that there's a rapture. All right. Now, before we go into the Holy Bible, I'm going to use the Holy Bible today, the King James Version. All right. We will also use the Apocrypha. Okay? The Apocrypha. All right? Now, unless you have this information, the Apocrypha with the Bible, you do not have the complete compilation of the King James Version. The Apocrypha was a part of the original 1611 King James. Now, before we go into the full understanding of the teaching of the rapture or the left behind doctrine that we see today in the Christian church, we're going to start by asking some young brothers their personal opinion. These brothers have mentioned that they went to church, fairly new, just came into the fold, and we wanted to ask them their personal understanding of what they was taught about the rapture, and get their insight based on their personal experiences in the church. We're going to start with the brother here. What's your name, brother? Brother Michael, Micah Allah. Michael, can you please explain out of your own words, what have you ever learned? You went to church before, right?
Yes.
What have you learned about the rapture or left behind?
When in church, they told me like the rapture is like when Jesus come back to save all his people, to save all his chosen ones up, save all the people up, and save all the people up. That's gonna be the rapture right there. But the ones who be left behind, it's gonna want to be ones who feel the wrath of God.
So you're saying that you've been taught that the rapture would be people are collected off of the earth.
Yeah, people collected.
Christ come and grab the people off of the earth, right?
Yeah.
And those that are left behind will go through what?
The wrath of God.
The wrath of God.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's your name, brother?
My name's Brandon.
Okay. What have you learned, or the teachings you've learned? You went to church, right?
Yeah.
Christian church?
Yeah.
You heard about the rapture and the Antichrist and all that.
Yeah.
What is your understanding on what they've been teaching you?
Yeah, basically that just add on to what we was just saying about how God will collect all of his people up into heaven, and everybody who's left behind will have to go through a rapture when the Lord will send storms and everything to the earth.
Okay. And they also say, if you don't mind, this thing about the Antichrist. You ever hear about this Antichrist?
Yeah.
Okay, what do they tell you about the Antichrist?
Basically, the Antichrist is somebody that will come after the people that after God's elect will be rose up into heaven.
Okay. Thank you. What's your name, brother?
My name is Harrison.
Okay, and what is your understanding? You've been to church, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And, give me your understanding on the rapture and the left behind, what you've been taught.
I've been taught, like basically the same from these two. Like the chosen ones will be led into the kingdom, and the ones who's left here will we get the wrath of God. Basically.
Okay. Have any of you seen the Left Behind videos?
I never seen the new.
You ever heard about it?
Yeah. It's some videos that be shown on movies sometimes, like when like it be showing the graves opening up and all that stuff like that, and the dead coming like right up in the sky and all that, and that's when God just come and destroy everything on earth. Destroy anything, destroy by earth that's still on the ground and everything.
Okay. Also, I don't know if you've recognized some of the teachings of the doctrine of the Left Behind doctrine. They're teaching that the Antichrist will introduce a chip or a mark of the beast, and that the people that are raptured into heaven, they don't have to worry about that or fear this, because they'll be separated into heaven while this chip is being introduced by an Antichrist that is not revealed yet. Okay, have you ever heard about that?
Yeah.
So the church will be raptured, right? The church will be raptured, and because the church is raptured, they don't have to go through the tribulation or the pain that's coming here. So if you are a Christian that believes in God and Christ and you are devout, they're teaching you that you don't have to fear at all, because Christ is going to come and move you somewhere before the pain comes to the earth. Is that what you understand?
Yeah.
That's what you understand? Okay. That's what I understood too. I went to church. I was raised in church. So have this brother was raised in church. But we've never questioned where that doctrine comes from. So we're going to use the scriptures that are taught in mainstream Christianity today. Now, this doctrine of Left Behind, so you brothers will know, all right? It started with, and I have a picture of him here. It started in the early 1800s by this guy here, whose name is J.N. Darby. I want you to see a picture of him. He's the founder of dispensationalist doctrine. All right? And okay? Y'all see this?
Yeah.
All right? Before this guy was born in the early 1800s, no one knew about a Left Behind doctrine. Okay, and don't forget, Christ was here about 2,000 years ago. And this teaching of Left Behind was not taught anywhere in the world, even in the old world, before this guy came up with that in the 1800s. Okay? The 1800s. In the New World, he came here to America and came up with this dispensation, new doctrine, you know, that the people before him were not teaching. Even the Catholic Church itself was not teaching this doctrine. And I want to show people out there a picture of this guy. Okay? J.N. Darby. You got it? Okay? Caucasian. Now, and I know some people would ask or say, why am I mentioning his ethnic background? Whether or not he's Caucasian or, you know, or black or white or whatever.